Okay, we hear burnout thrown around all the time, but what is it really?
You've probably used it, or at least heard it a ton. Is it just about being stressed out?
Well, the official definition is actually way more specific than you might think.
The WHO calls it a syndrome from chronic unmanaged stress, specifically from the workplace.
And this is a really key point. It's an occupational phenomenon, not a medical condition.
So burnout isn't just one thing. It's actually broken down into three core dimensions.
This idea comes from social psychologist Christina Maslach, so let's break these three parts down.
First up is exhaustion. This is that deep feeling of being totally drained by your job.
Next, there's mental distance. Think cynicism, or just feeling completely detached from your work. And finally, reduced efficacy. That feeling like you're just not good at your job anymore.
Okay, so when you hear all that, you might wonder, isn't that just depression?
It's a great question, and the answer is complicated. The two overlap a lot.
Just how much? One study found a whopping 90% of people with burnout also qualified for depression.
So what's the difference? The main thing is context. Burnout is tied specifically to work.
You know, this idea of burnout didn't just pop up overnight. It actually has a long history.
It's evolved from concepts like neurasthenia back in the 1800s to today's official WHO definition.
All right, so let's quickly recap the most important things to take away from all this.
Just remember, it's occupational, has three distinct parts, and it overlaps heavily with depression.
So it frames burnout not as a personal failing, but as a critical workplace problem.